United States has called on participants in the Saturday governorship election in Ondo State to ensure a credible election that reflects the will of the people. United States diplomatic mission to Nigeria, in a statement issued on its Facebook page, urged stakeholders in the political process to work towards a free, fair, transparent, and peaceful election in the state. United States urged all stakeholders to continue to work toward free, fair, transparent, and peaceful election in Ondo State, the U.S. statement read. We reiterate our hope that all participants in the democratic process, including the INEC, political parties, and the security services, will take concrete steps to ensure a peaceful election that reflects the will of the people of Ondo State. The United States further said it remained committed to the US-Nigeria partnership as both countries work together to achieve their mutual goals of peace and prosperity for the citizens of both countries. Okay. These people, I think there's some days to election again. They have come to remind them in case they have forgotten. Of course, they heard loud it and clear, very loud. It was so loud when they brought that first reminder, or whether warning, or whatever you might want to call it, during a do election, and they really behaved. All of them now, they are praising Buhari, that Buhari conducted free and fair election, and it was really credible. Of course, everybody quite familiar with what actually went along with the whole thing. So everything put together, so it made the votes of the people to be credible, to be fruitful and successful. So of course they can come out and be telling us this and this and that, but at the end of the day, if at all, or for the fact that they have already issued that warning and some people have been dealt with, so they are still waiting, they are looking for scapegoats, and I'm sure none of them will be able to be used as scapegoats in the Edo election, because they all behaved themselves. So they are still waiting for them, because they had already said it, that Ondo and Edo State, they are watching them. And I don't think whether they've really forgiven. Of course, they can't even forgive this man that came out with a lengthy letters. I mean, the governor of Kogi State. He said, "Oh, I no go agree. I no go agree. How did you people come about banning me? How did you come about those who rigged or those who not rigged?" And he was able to explain himself. So you could explain yourself to this international community, but when Nigerians will be crying, protesting, you guys will not listen to them. They will say, forget them, forget them. So it a pain. So for as many that might want to say, oh, nothing will happen, like they always say, a word is enough for the wise. If you try it, well, they are seeing you. And I was even shocked that Loretta Noche could not even comment on that incident. She didn't say anything. You know that she's always speaking and choosing, oh, anything that will favor the party. That is when she will come in and be talking about it. But anything that will not, that they know that they themselves have goofed, she will not come out and talk. I was expecting her to have said something that, oh, UK or US, you guys are not in the country, you don't know what is happening. Oh, it was a PDP that told you, it was this disgruntled element that told you people, they were lying to you. And they've already come out, even when the presidency tried to get angry, or when they attacked the government of the UK, and they said, it is our visa, it is what we know, we are the one that will decide whether you are to come to our country or not. So this is not a matter of a sovereignty or whatever, because the federal government was trying to say that, how can you just pass judgment and find out and just conclude that some people were the ones that rigged the election, that they just concluded without a fair hearing. And that was exactly what Yaya Bello, the governor of Kogi State, was even accusing them, that they did not even invite them. Invite who to do what? Now when they saw everything clear and clear. So now those guys, all of them, they will not go to US. The UK one is even worse, because it's not only that they are going to ban you from coming. If peradventure you have a property there, that is just the end. They are all those ones, they are even looking for money itself. You know, this coronavirus, it has already spoiled a lot of things. So they are looking for many avenues. I think that's the reason why they added this issue of properties. That if you have properties, not only that they are going to ban you from coming, but they are going to seize your properties if you have one. So like they always say, a word is enough for the wise. And I'm sure as US has reminded them, maybe before Friday, UK too, they will come out with their own warning and to remind them. Of course, we want to work together. You cannot be cheating these people. It's not every time you are going to be getting away with all these shenanigans. You are oppressing the people. You do all manner of things. You see, deprive them from who they want to choose. At the end of the day, when election time comes, they will start begging. They will be kneeling down, begging. Oh, please vote for us. We want you to vote for us. We are going to do this. We are going to do that. Even when they have already failed in the first place. So, if they like, do whatever you want to do. If you like, like they always say, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. So they don't respect you. It is we that we always respect people. They will be respecting you because somebody has money. Even the money they have is even questionable. So if they like, they should not listen. So it's not going to affect them. But at the end of the day, maybe by the time they must have forgotten. You know that the election which they really concluded, it was even 2019 election, and November, the one that was Bayelsa own, and this what is it called, the Kogi State own. So they had already forgotten. They've even concluded. Yaya Bello was even trying to tell us that for the fact that the Supreme Court at the end of the day was able to say or give him that judgment that he won the election, meaning that it was okay. So they should believe your Supreme Court judgment. Okay, now that is your own. They've done their own part. So they've already forgotten that anything of such. Maybe they never believed it will happen. Not until when it landed on them. And he was saying, no, it's not as if maybe he's pained or he really wanted to go to the US or whatever. But they would have called him. They would have asked him. They would have, hear from him. The Nigerians are saying, like, seriously, hear from you. Do you listen to your people? No, you don't listen to your people. So you want them to call you so that you begin to do what? They don't need all this thing. They have gotten all their facts. And you yourself, all of them, they know. Well, someone is really funny here. Say, please, US, remind them of visa ban again. Remind them because maybe they must have forgotten the last month on. But this is another month, and another election is coming up in Ondo State. Remind them so that they will not tell you that they didn't know. Well, the fear of visa ban, yes. Thank you for your concern. We are content that you are thanking the US government. That thank you for your concern, because these people, they are not easy to crack. They are not easy. I don't understand. You know that we complain about all this. They complain about this youth, all those criminal on the street. Tell me, how are these our leaders? How are they different from them? These people are in their 50s, 60s, and we, before our very eyes, they are doing all manner of things. Corruption of the highest order. They are involved in all of those corruption, whether it is a physical corruption, appointment corruption, to steal money. They are professionals when it comes to that. Embezzling money. Is it one of the ex-governors that he said he was using Fashola to defraud some people? Or him? You can imagine. These are the same people that people will see them that, oh, these are big men, these are our leaders. But what they do behind, majority of them, they are rogues, they are thieves of the highest order. They are even worse than all these kidnappers. That one is worse. A whole state, these people will pocket a whole state. So I don't just understand. And they don't even learn. Until God will disgrace them here on earth, they will leave, and they will begin to, they will be embarrassed, they will be disgraced, that they will not even be able to cover their faces, because the embarrassment will be too much. So it's okay that they are reminding them. I know they will be panicking now. They will be panicking. So guys, leave your comments below and let's have your take.